Welcome to episode 12 on the What's Your Grind podcast. I'm your host, Keith Burroughs, and I'm happy to come to you guys today and let's talk business. Let's talk about how can we overcome rejections in sales. Let's talk about the difference between a hustle and passion. And let's talk about how you can make valuable use of your time on the daily in order to achieve your goals.
Grind Nation podcast. What's your grind like? What's your grind like? What's your grind like? What you grind like? What's your grind like? What's your grind like? What you grind like? What's your grind like? What's your grind like? What you grind like? What's your grind like? What's your grind like? What you grind like? What's your grind like? What's your grind like? What you grind like? What's your grind like? What's your grind like? What you grind like?
First is hustle versus passion. We all know that on a daily basis, we need money in order to sustain our lives. That's nothing new, but what's more important is how can we create a transition from a hustle to make money into making money versus making money with a passion involved, right? So a hustle could be a job. A hustle can be something that you do that keep food on the table, which is important too, because you have to have a level of hustle along with the passion in order to be successful. But you can't completely rely on the hustle because at some point you'll get worn out. You know, hustles get old after a while. You know, a passion will never get old. A passion is a burning desire that you have within you to make something work. A passion, even when you fall and you fail, you might even need to take a break for a little while to come back to it. But a passion will always reign supreme. And this is because you have the desire within yourself to keep moving. It's not only about what it can make monetarily, it's about how it makes you feel internally. And so a lot of people confuse a hustle with a passion because some people never had a passion, was passionate about doing something. Sometimes with the hustle and bustle of life, you don't get a chance to take the time to see what it is you really like to do. What are you passionate about? And so in my own personal life, that's what I was faced with for years. What did I need to do to keep food on the table for my family versus what did I really enjoy doing that also can provide food on the table for my family? And so Mood and Senses, everybody know I own a brand called Mood and Senses. We are an aromatherapy skincare brand. We have a variety of products that are naturally sourced, many of them from Africa, from Ghana. So we have shea butters, African soaps, and I absolutely love that brand. It's a brand that puts smiles on people's faces. It's a brand that smells amazing, and we're using amazing ingredients in order to enrich our communities and help people out. It also solves a variety of skin issues that people have. So Mood and Senses is a brand that I can get behind, and it's a brand that I absolutely love. I'm truly passionate about this brand from A to Z, from the beginning of creating the products to sourcing the ingredients, the raw materials for the products, to then engaging in doing the branding and the marketing of this brand. I absolutely love it. So initially, whether Mood and Senses made money or not, it didn't matter because of the way this brand made me feel. I felt good doing it. It gave me purpose, right? So now you also have to have a certain level of hustle, because if you have something that you enjoy doing and you like doing it and it don't make any money, that makes it a hobby. It's not really a work if it's not making money. So you have to intertwine your passion with the hustle of getting up, getting in front of people, and showing the public your offerings. So let's transition this into overcoming rejections while selling, because now that you have your passion, you have your product, you have your service, now you need to incorporate that into a strategy to show the public what you have. And a lot of times people will try to haggle you, let's say, about the price. They might haggle you about you not being one of the big box brands. There's so many different reasons why somebody would object you selling them a product. And if you can learn how to overcome these, not only will you get used to having, rejections in sales, which you got to be used to it. You can't overcome it one or two times. You have to get used to overcoming objections and rejections in sales. This way, you just roll it right off your shoulder. If somebody want your product, that's great. If they don't, and they, give you a whole bunch of objections, learn how to rebuttal them. But even if that doesn't work, you don't harbor over the fact that someone don't want your product. You keep it moving and make sure you have the right attitude while doing it. So, speaking of the topic and the subject of sales playbook, transforming rejections into sales, and making every sale count, because by doing that, you get repeat customers, and then you create customer loyalty. When people see that you can overcome rejections, they come back. So what I would like to do is read the back of the book, and let me know in the comments if it's interesting. In the sales playbook, Transforming Rejections into Sales, we provide readers with a strategic roadmap for navigating the challenges of rejections in the sales industry. Through practical insights and proven techniques, Burroughs, that's me, empowers professionals to effectively combat rejections, seize sales opportunities, and achieve higher levels of success. Whether you are a newcomer in the sales field or a seasoned veteran, this book offers invaluable tools and wisdom to help you drive sales and results in a competitive world of sales. So I'm very proud of this book. This is a book that I wrote. I created this guide so that I can help people be successful in the industry of whatever industry that you're in. If you're in the industry selling shea butter like me, if you do collections, if you're in the collections industry, this book will help across all these industries. Okay? Listen up, everybody. My sponsor for today is I Am Necessary. This is a wonderful brand by my friend, Dr. Wilson Bunton. He created this brand. His company is called WC Bunton Ministries, and he has this amazing shirt, I Am Necessary. He does shirts, hats, mugs, scarves, all types of apparel. And it's important for us to wear good messages that are insightful and can inspire others. I am necessary. You are necessary. We are all necessary. If you're a human being and you're breathing and you're able to watch this program, you are necessary. So support the brand, support the cause. He also wrote a book called I Am Necessary. So go head over to wcbuntonministries.com and pick up your apparel that says I am necessary, because you are truly necessary. We want to thank our sponsors because without our sponsors, we are nothing. We are able to have this beautiful platform because of sponsors. So thank you to all of the sponsors. Our next sponsor is Mood and Senses. Mood and Senses is an aromatherapy skincare brand that sell a variety of products like beard serum, hair oil, candles, shea butter, raw shea butter, and a host of other products. Visit moodandsenses.com and we thank you. The What's Your Grind podcast will resume with episode 13, where we will have a guest on, talking to them, seeing what they do and what makes their business special. We are all special. I'm special. You're special. And keep grinding. Whatever you're working on, don't stop. If you have to stop, take a break. Move away from it for a while, but succeed through your passions. It's important that you succeed through passion and grit and determination. Talent will only get you but so far. Consistency is will get you further than someone who's talented. All right? So I'm going to wrap up this episode. This was a quick episode, and I didn't want to make this episode a long one. Pick up my book. You could go to Amazon.com to pick my book up. I actually wrote 6 books in all, and we'll slowly start talking about each of the books. We'll actually start talking about each of the books in later episodes. I just wanted to slowly introduce you to some of the books that I wrote. So everybody, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one.
I Grind Nation podcast. What's your grind like? What's your grind like? What's your grind like?
Turning rejections into sales is a powerful skill that can significantly impact your business's success. Here are 5 reasons why this transformation is crucial. Number 1, learning opportunity. Each rejection provides valuable feedback and insights into what might not be working in your sales approach. By analyzing these rejections, you can refine your strategies and improve your pitch, ultimately increasing your chances of future success. Number 2, building resilience. Facing and overcoming rejection builds resilience. This resilience not only helps you maintain a positive attitude, but also keeps you motivated to pursue new opportunities even when faced with challenges. Number 3, strengthening relationships. Handling rejections gracefully can strengthen relationships with potential clients. By showing understanding and addressing their concerns, you open the door for future interactions and possibly converting them into customers later on. Number 4, identifying customers' needs. Rejections often highlight unmet needs or concerns from potential customers. By addressing these issues, you can tailor your offerings to better align with customer expectations, making your product or service more appealing. And finally, number 5, creating opportunities for growth. Transforming rejections into sales encourages creativity and innovation. It pushes you to explore new approaches, diversify your sales tactics, and potentially discover untapped markets or customer segments. Embracing rejection as a part of the sales process can lead to personal and professional growth, ultimately boosting your business's success. How do you typically handle rejections in your current sales strategy? This is an open discussion. Please leave a comment below and let me know how you typically handle rejections in your sales strategy.